Across the globe, in some of the most desolate and inhospitable corners of our planet, a spectacle of color unfolds. Thousands upon thousands of flamingos gather, their pink plumage a stark contrast to the harsh landscapes they call home. These elegant creatures, with their long legs and graceful necks, have captivated our imaginations for centuries. Join us as we journey into the world of flamingos, to unveil the secrets behind their vibrant colors, complex social structures, and remarkable adaptations. One of the most striking features of the flamingo is undoubtedly its vibrant pink coloration. But this captivating hue is not merely ornamental. It's a direct reflection of their diet and the remarkable way they transform food into pigment. Flamingos acquire their pink coloration from carotenoids, organic pigments found in the algae and crustaceans that make up their primary food source. These tiny creatures, in turn, synthesize carotenoids from the microscopic plants they consume. As flamingos feed, their digestive system extracts these carotenoids, which are then deposited in their feathers, skin, and even their leg scales. The intensity of the pink coloration can vary depending on the species of flamingo and the specific types and quantities of carotenoids present in their diet. Flamingos living in regions with an abundance of carotenoid-rich food sources often display a more vibrant and intense pink hue, while those in areas with less readily available carotenoids might appear paler. This variation in coloration is a testament to the intricate link between an animal's appearance and its environment. Interestingly, baby flamingos are not born pink. They hatch with a dull gray plumage that gradually transitions to pink as they mature and begin consuming carotenoid-rich foods. This transformation is a visual reminder of the crucial role diet plays in the development and appearance of these birds. The vibrant pink plumage of flamingos serves more than just an aesthetic purpose. It plays a crucial role in their social interactions and breeding success. The intensity of a flamingo's coloration can signal its health, foraging ability, and overall fitness to potential mates. Brighter pink flamingos are often perceived as healthier and more desirable mates, as their coloration reflects a diet rich in carotenoids. These pigments are not just responsible for color, they also act as antioxidants and play a vital role in boosting the immune system. Therefore, a vibrant pink flamingo is essentially advertising its good health and genetic fitness to potential partners. This visual signaling is a powerful tool in the competitive world of flamingo courtship. Flamingos are highly gregarious birds, often congregating in vast colonies that can number in the tens of thousands, even millions. These bustling gatherings are a testament to the flamingo's deeply ingrained social nature. Within these sprawling societies, a complex and fascinating social structure emerges. Life in a flamingo colony is a delicate balance between competition and cooperation. Individuals must compete for limited resources such as food and nesting sites, while simultaneously working together to raise their young and defend against predators. This intricate social tapestry is woven together through a complex language of vocalizations, displays, and synchronized movements. One of the most captivating aspects of flamingo social behavior is their synchronized displays. These elaborate performances involve large groups of flamingos moving in unison, their long necks swaying, wings flapping, and feet marching in perfect harmony. These displays are thought to serve multiple purposes, from strengthening social bonds within the colony to attracting potential mates. The synchronized movements, often accompanied by a chorus of honking and grunting, create a mesmerizing spectacle that ripples through the entire colony. It's a powerful demonstration of unity and coordination, reinforcing the social bonds that hold these large groups together. These displays are not limited to courtship. They are also observed in other contexts, such as when the colony is threatened or during feeding times. The synchronized movements are thought to help confuse predators, making it difficult to single out an individual, and to maximize foraging efficiency by stirring up food in the water. Living in such close proximity to thousands of individuals brings its own set of challenges. To maintain order and minimize conflict, flamingos have developed a complex system of hierarchies and social cues. These subtle signals, often expressed through posture, vocalizations, and even the direction of their gaze, help individuals navigate the social complexities of colony life. Flamingos are renowned for their choice of breeding grounds, often selecting remote and inhospitable locations that offer protection from predators, but present significant challenges for survival. These breeding grounds, typically vast salt flats or alkaline lakes, are characterized by their extreme conditions, including intense heat, limited fresh water sources, and fluctuating water levels. The very landscapes that make these locations unattractive to many other species provide an element of safety for vulnerable flamingo chicks. The harsh conditions act as a natural deterrent to predators, ensuring a higher chance of survival for the offspring. Despite the challenges, flamingos have adapted remarkably well to these environments, exhibiting unique breeding behaviors and nesting strategies. One of the most fascinating aspects of flamingo breeding is their nest construction. Unlike many bird species that build elaborate nests in trees or on cliffs, flamingos create simple but effective mounds of mud. These mud nests, while seemingly rudimentary, serve a crucial purpose. They elevate the eggs above the waterline, protecting them from fluctuations in water levels and potential flooding, which can be common in their chosen breeding grounds. The mud also provides insulation from the extreme temperatures, keeping the eggs at a stable temperature for optimal incubation. The timing of flamingo breeding is another intriguing aspect of their reproductive cycle. Unlike many bird species that have predictable breeding seasons, flamingo breeding is often sporadic and seemingly influenced by a complex interplay of environmental factors. Rainfall, for example, plays a significant role in triggering breeding events. The arrival of rain often transforms arid landscapes into temporary wetlands, creating ideal conditions for flamingo breeding. The increased water levels provide ample food resources and create suitable nesting sites. However, the exact triggers for flamingo breeding are still not fully understood. Scientists believe that a combination of factors, including rainfall, water levels, food availability, and even lunar cycles, might influence the timing of these events. The sight of a flamingo flock in flight, their long necks outstretched and black-tipped wings beating in unison, is a truly awe-inspiring spectacle. These birds, often associated with their ground-dwelling habits, are surprisingly strong flyers, capable of covering vast distances during their annual migrations. While some flamingo populations are sedentary, remaining in the same general area year-round, others embark on epic journeys, traversing continents in search of food, water, and suitable breeding grounds. These migrations, often timed with seasonal changes and rainfall patterns, are a testament to the flamingo's resilience and adaptability. The reasons behind flamingo migrations are complex and not fully understood. However, scientists believe that these journeys are driven by a combination of factors, primarily related to the availability of food and suitable breeding conditions. Changes in water levels play a crucial role in influencing flamingo movements. As water levels recede in their feeding grounds, either due to drought or seasonal variations, flamingos are forced to seek out new areas with abundant food sources. This often involves flying long distances to lakes and wetlands that might be hundreds or even thousands of miles away. Breeding is another major driver of flamingo migrations. Many species prefer to breed in large colonies, often congregating at specific breeding grounds that might be separated from their usual feeding areas. These breeding grounds might only be suitable for a limited time, often triggered by rainfall or other environmental cues. Tracking flamingo migrations presents significant challenges for researchers. The remote and often inaccessible nature of their breeding and feeding grounds, coupled with the difficulties in capturing and tagging these birds, makes it difficult to study their movements in detail. In the shallow, often murky waters of salt flats, alkaline lakes, and lagoons, flamingos have carved out a unique niche for themselves, evolving specialized feeding techniques that allow them to thrive in environments that would prove challenging for many other bird species. Their unusual beaks, perhaps their most distinctive feature, hold the key to their feeding success. Unlike the straight, pointed beaks of many bird species, flamingo beaks are dramatically curved downwards, resembling an upside-down question mark. This unusual shape is a marvel of adaptation, perfectly suited for their specialized feeding method known as filter feeding. When feeding, flamingos wade through shallow water, their heads held low, and use their powerful legs to stir up the muddy bottom. This action suspends tiny organisms, such as algae, crustaceans, and insect larvae, in the water column. With their beaks partially submerged, they swing their heads from side to side, drawing in water and mud laden with potential food. This is where the unique structure of their beak comes into play. The edges of their beaks are lined with rows of tiny bristle-like structures called lamellae. These lamellae act like a sieve, trapping small organisms while expelling water and mud. The flamingo's tongue plays a crucial role in this filtration process. It moves rapidly back and forth, acting like a piston, pushing water and mud through the lamellae while retaining the captured food particles. This efficient system allows flamingos to extract a surprising amount of sustenance from seemingly barren environments. Their feeding technique, however, restricts them to specific habitats. They require shallow, saline, or alkaline water bodies with a high density of suitable prey organisms. These specialized feeding requirements further emphasize the importance of conserving their unique wetland habitats. Flamingos, with their vibrant colors and captivating social behaviors, have long held a place of wonder in our collective imagination. However, these iconic birds, once seemingly abundant in many parts of the world, are facing an increasingly uncertain future. Despite their adaptability and resilience, flamingo populations are under threat from a multitude of human-induced pressures, jeopardizing their long-term survival. Habitat loss stands as one of the most significant threats to flamingos worldwide. As human populations grow and expand their footprint on the planet, natural habitats are being converted to agricultural land, urban areas, and industrial sites at an alarming rate. This habitat destruction directly impacts flamingos by reducing the availability of suitable feeding and breeding grounds. Pollution poses another grave threat to flamingo populations. Industrial waste, agricultural runoff, and plastic pollution are contaminating waterways, poisoning their food sources, and degrading their delicate wetland habitats. The accumulation of toxins in their systems can lead to reproductive problems, weakened immune systems, and even death. Climate change further exacerbates the challenges faced by flamingos. Rising temperatures, altered rainfall patterns, and more frequent and intense extreme weather events disrupt their breeding cycles, food availability, and overall ecosystem health. The plight of flamingos serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things and the profound impact human activities have on the natural world. Protecting these iconic birds and ensuring their long-term survival requires a multifaceted approach that addresses the root causes of their decline. Conservation efforts are underway in many parts of the world to protect flamingo populations and their habitats. These efforts include establishing protected areas, promoting sustainable land and water management practices, reducing pollution, and raising awareness about the importance of flamingo conservation. As we've journeyed into the world of flamingos, we've witnessed their remarkable adaptations, their intricate social structures, and their vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of their wetland habitats. Yet, their future hangs in the balance, threatened by the very species that marvels at their beauty. It is our responsibility to ensure that these graceful creatures continue to grace our planet for generations to come. By understanding the threats they face and supporting conservation efforts, we can become guardians of these pink ambassadors of the wild, ensuring that